Good afternoon. My name is Nontokozo Kwala, Intombi yakamhlabi yalengana, and today I'm going to give you a brief summary of the news on the post office. This was published by Jan Vermeulen on the 10th of July 2023. The North Gauteng High Court has placed the South African Post Office in business rescue. This comes after the loan lot which the post office owed Rank Bay City Trading received an application to place the failing state-owned mail courier under provisional liquidation. The South African government approached the court to oppose the final liquidation and have the post office instead put into business rescue, which is it has now received. In her ruling, the judge has already wrote that the government has already budgeted about 2.4 billion bailout for the post office and pledged a further 3.8 billion. However, she also said that it disturbs her that the government seems to be trying to force the court's decision by withholding the funds unless the post office was placed under business rescue. To hold a view that the taxpayers' losses must be cut and the SA post office must be finally liquidated is simplistic and does not account for intricate relationship and responsibilities that exist, states the judge. She also continued to say that the post office is a vital national government service platform that renders an essential service, particularly in rural and remote areas. In the international context, the interruption of the post office's international obligation might have a dire consequences for all South Africans who uses the post office for the other countries. While putting the post office in business rescue would likely to cost fewer jobs than final liquidation, the judge said substantially job losses were unavoidable. The harsh reality is that the fact points to that the SA Post Office workforce needs to be extensively curtailed for this to survive, said the judge. Business Day also reported that it appears government plan to cut 7,000 jobs, saving about 1.3 billion salaries annually. However, that is a drop in the bucket relative to the financial predicament the post office finds itself in. According to an unaudited management account filed in the court, the post office posted a preliminary loss of 2 billion for the financial year 2022-23. The losses in 2021-22 financial year was 2.18 billion. The post office CEO said in an affidavit that the cash flow projection for about 2023-2024 reflects another deficit of 1.1 billion. In the most recent financial results, the post office owed about 4.4 billion to creditors, which its debt exceeding its asset by 4 billion. The debt is exceeding the asset. The judge mentioned that the post office now owes creditors over 9 billion. Communications Minister revealed in response to Parliament's question that the post office closed about 314 branches in the past 3 years, almost a quarter of its network. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, there was roughly 1.3 post offices branch nationwide. I hope the new strategic plan or business plan that has been announced in the News 24 by Makubane, that it will also yield good results for this entity to be able to make revenue out of their operations. Thank you very much for listening to this voiceover, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.